It was a late autumn evening in 2019, in a small town outside Paris, France. The streets were quiet and dimly lit, and the air carried a sharp chill. A man named Jacques had just finished his long day at work and decided to take a train home. He boarded a nearly empty carriage and sat by the window, letting his thoughts drift as the dark countryside passed silently by. After a few stops, a young woman entered the train. She moved slowly, almost as if hesitant to be there. Her dark hair fell gently over her shoulders, and her pale face seemed to carry a quiet sadness that was hard to ignore. She scanned the nearly empty carriage, then walked toward the seat across from Jacques. "Is this seat taken?" she asked softly. Jacques shook his head and she sat down. She kept her gaze forward, hands folded neatly in her lap. For several minutes, neither spoke. The rhythmic clatter of the train on the tracks was the only sound. Eventually, she began talking in a calm, haunting voice. She spoke of small things, how the city felt at night, the subtle beauty of ordinary moments, and how fleeting life sometimes seemed. Jacques listened, mesmerized, sensing that there was something profound beneath her gentle words. At one point, she looked out the window and whispered, "Sometimes people disappear without anyone really noticing." Her words lingered long after she said them, embedding themselves deep in his mind. Soon the train slowed. "This is my stop," she said quietly, standing and gathering her things. She paused, looked at him with a soft, sad smile, and added, "Take care." Then she stepped off the train and the doors closed behind her. The next day, Jacques couldn't stop thinking about her. The calmness of her voice, the strange feeling of her presence, and her cryptic words haunted him. Later, while walking through the town, he noticed a small crowd gathered near a community bulletin board. Curious, he approached and saw posters and photographs pinned up. And then he froze. One of the photos was unmistakable. It was the woman from the train. The same pale face, the same dark eyes, the same expression. A bold caption read, "Missing. Last seen 2 days ago." Jacques' heart raced. How could this be? He had met her, spoken to her, heard her voice, and yet she had been reported missing before he ever saw her. He stepped back, unable to comprehend what had happened. Around him, candles flickered, people whispered quietly, and flowers adorned the board. The reality of her disappearance hit him like a wave. She was gone. And yet, for a brief, fleeting moment, she had crossed his path. Jacques never saw her again, but her words stayed with him forever. Sometimes, people disappear without anyone really noticing. Every time he rode the same train, he could still feel her presence, as if she had never truly left. The encounter became a mystery he carried with him, a reminder that sometimes life brushes against the unexplained, leaving you with questions that may never be answered.